Good afternoon, FBC Salinas. This is Pastor John coming to you with another edition of the Midweek Refresher video, where I desire to provide some information as well as inspiration for you in the middle of your week. It's the middle of April. Can you believe this? This year is flying, and so I pray in the middle of your week, in the middle of April, that you are able to enjoy the fact that Jesus Christ is walking with us through these times. I realize that there are days that's like, oh my goodness, am I going to make it through it? But we can lean into Jesus knowing that He is there to give us what we need to keep going. A couple bits of information for you before we get to the other part of this video, and it's this. Our annual meeting is on Sunday, April 25th after the worship service. Sample ballots have already been mailed out. There'll be an official ballot available to you that'll be mailed out, I believe, next week. And so you'll have that in plenty of time to vote on this. If you're here on campus, obviously you can then vote with us at the annual meeting. If you have questions about the budget or about the reaffirmation of Elder Jim Martin, please let us know. You can email me at john@fbcsalinas.com, or you can simply show up at the church here this Sunday after the worship service. In the garden room, we'll have a Q&A time, so we'll have that available to deal with you, to answer your questions and concerns. And so on April 25th, we'll be looking forward to the annual meeting, and also at the annual meeting, the elders and I will be presenting, what God has done in the last year and what we hope to accomplish in the upcoming year, in the upcoming fiscal year there. So I invite you to be a part of that. The service that morning will be live streamed, as well as the annual meeting will also be live streamed as well. Okay, so that's the first one. The second announcement is that in a few weeks, Mother's Day is here, and we are putting together a slideshow with moms with their children or grandchildren, and would love to have your pictures involved in that. And we need those pictures turned in by Wednesday, April 28th. You can email them to Adam Porter, and his email address is porter@fbcsalinas.com. So we can get those pictures put into the slideshow. We did this last year and the year prior, I believe, was very well received. And so we will continue doing that. So please get those pictures to us so we can put them in the slideshow. Those pictures need to be turned in by Wednesday, April 28th. Okay? So those are the bits of information that I have for you. This upcoming Sunday, we are starting a new series called Jesus the Great Storyteller. I don't know if you know this or not, but Jesus loved to tell stories. You read through the Gospels, and it almost seems like every single page there's another story that Jesus is telling. He told these parables. These parables held great spiritual truth in them, and they revealed who God is and what He desires to do in our lives as well as through our lives, the way we should conduct ourselves. And so this Sunday, we start this series, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to unpacking these. And Jesus was asked by the disciples, they asked Him, hey, why do you speak in parables? And I pick it up in Matthew chapter 13. He says this, listen to what He has to say here. He says, because the knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom of heaven has been given to you, but not to them. Whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. This is why I speak to them in parables. Though seeing, they do not see. Though hearing, they do not hear or understand. What Jesus is driving at here is to understand the parables, you need to have faith. You need to have a faith in Jesus Christ and Him revealing different things to us. When we come into the parables with our own idea of what this parable is all about, we miss it completely. And that's what He's addressing here. He's saying not everybody's going to get this, because they don't have faith. They don't fully accept who I am, and they don't fully understand who I am, and they don't have faith in who I am and what I'm trying to teach here. So it's my prayer as we go into this parable series that all of us would go in with a teachable spirit, saying, Lord, my faith is in You. Help me understand better who You are, what You desire to do in my life, and how You desire me to live. I believe this, that as we go into these parables, if we do those three things, learning more about him, learning more about ourselves, and learning more about how he wants to use us in this world, we're going to learn a great deal. And not only are we going to learn a great deal, we're going to be able to be equipped to make an even bigger difference in this world, because faith in Jesus Christ changes everything. And may we be faith-filled people sharing the great news of Jesus Christ and these amazing stories that reveal so much about who he is. So I look forward to this starting this Sunday. Invite you to participate with us, whether it be online or here in person. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this community of Christ followers called FBC Salinas. I love you. I pray for you, and I'm grateful for you. Have a great rest of the week. Look forward to interacting with you in the days ahead. God bless. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.